Alright, welcome to my post Gameweek 3 video. So like in my previous videos, I'm going to quickly just go through the results from this game week. And so yeah, let's get started. So May night Newcastle, the first game of this game week. And to be honest, I was a bit surprised. I kind of thought May night should win this game. And to be honest, based on both halves, May United definitely had the better chances. However, Newcastle at the end could have snatched it themselves as well. And credit to Newcastle to get a result, get a draw at Man United away. And considering Newcastle's away record from last season and the performance against Swansea, it's a well-deserved point. Maybe at Swansea they could have done better had they had 11 men on the pitch, but definitely, a reminder to Man United that I honestly don't see how they can be title contenders with the current team. But maybe Man United are still in the market. I'm hearing about Neymar, but I don't think that will happen at all. But yeah, end of the day, a great result from Newcastle. They could have won it, but I think they, in a way, didn't show that kind of ambition that's required. And even in their counter attack, they were a bit, I don't know. I mean, Mitrovic hit the bar, and Man United had definitely some very good chances throughout the game. At the end, the Mata chance was definitely one. Even Smalling. But so yeah, credit to Newcastle. And in terms of bonus points, it's no surprise to see Krul because he made some great saves, even from the one from Chicharito, and even Member got two, and yeah, Shaw at the end got one bonus, and that's really no surprise, even despite him getting a yellow card. But Darmain, I think he went off as a substitute as well. So actually, no, it was Januzaj. But so yeah, with the bonuses, no surprise that Krul got free bonus. He made 8 saves in the game. So yeah, credit to him. Crystal Palace Villa. I mean, obviously, I mean, there's nothing really much to say in terms of Villa were in the game. There was a goal that was disallowed correctly because that was offside. But the set piece goal was kind of cheap, even though Villa came back, and it was kind of a fortunate goal. It was our own goal. At the end, they shot themselves in their own foot, really. Marvi trying to play from the back, lost the ball, and end the day, 3 points for Crystal Palace. And after the Arsenal defeat, I'm pretty sure they wanted to kind of get a win at home, because if you look at Alan Pardew's record home and away, they're actually quite different. At away, he's actually pretty good. He's won quite a lot of games away and a much better win percentage record. Whereas at home, it's significantly worse. So it's a big result for Palace, but I mean Villa, I think will come back from this result and also get Stead started, and maybe with all these players in Villa, I think they need some time to gel. And it's no surprise to see the bonuses go to Dan and Sacco, because most of the time in fantasy, the player that wins the game, he ends up getting the free bonus. And I mean, a bonus 1 point for Westwood for how well he played in the game, which you can kind of see from the highlights. But yeah, Dan 3 points sounds about right, to be honest. Um, Next game, Leicester Spurs. I mean, this wasn't that interesting, and Leicester maybe should have had a penalty, which is even surprising because Vertonghen, I mean, very careless, and he did foul Morris. But yeah, I mean, Spurs took the lead with Ali, and you know, but Leicester obviously almost less than a minute equalised, and Morris obviously is the kind of player at the moment that fantasy people are looking towards to. Kind of, he's somewhat of a player that's brought in order to facilitate their Aguero transfer at the moment. But look, Mahrez is a very good midfielder. I remember at the start of the season, I was 0.5 shy of getting him, and I got Houlihan instead. And he's definitely getting the points at the moment. And with him taking penalties for Leicester, he's definitely a player worth considering. Um, so yeah, and free bonus for Morris. Vertonghen too. I'm not really sure about that. I don't know how EA Sports quite exactly calculated bonuses, but I think he wasn't that great to get 2 bonus. Charlie, yeah, I mean, he ended the day did assist, but he had a decent chance in the game as well. So, but I think Spurs will be a bit disappointed. If you take a lead when you're not playing that great, you really should cut it out. And I don't even remember the last time Spurs really kept a clean sheet. I mean, defensively, in fantasy, you don't want to be rolling with Spurs defenders, that's for sure. So yeah, Norwich and Stoke. I actually bought in Shaqiri. as one of my transfers, and this was his debut, of course, because he couldn't play because of his suspension from before in from Serie A, the cup game. So um, obviously Stoke scored, Juve set piece, and Norwich equalised. But definitely a great performance from Butland. He made a string of really good saves, and it's a bit surprising to see that he didn't get any bonus, if I'm honest. Um, but even then, I think both teams tried and huffed and puffed, but end of the day ended 1-1, which maybe was the right score in reflection. But definitely Butler made some great saves, especially from Redmond. Sunderland, Swansea. I think Swansea should have won this game, and I think they'll be gutted. I think I was reading an article from Fabianski how he was just surprised they ended up drawing this game because Swansea totally dominated. Where you had some really good chances, really, and the game should have been over maybe in the first half, but it wasn't. Second half they even had chances, but Sunderland came back, the foul, and it's a big point for Sunderland because I think had they lost again, fans would have, obviously, attacked um, Dick Advocaat and his team, and which is never a good thing at the start of the season. So I think the point, just gives them some time to relax, calm down, and obviously there's talk about three more players coming in Sunderland. So yeah, but even then, Gomez has continued his goal per game at the moment. Start of the season, he's been getting goals, and Norton obviously provided an assist or gotten a bonus, and Joey played quite good in the game as well. But Defoe definitely deserved his two bonus for a goal, and he is, one of the best strikers at the end of the day, still in the Premier League, really enough, in the sense of you give him a chance, he does take it most of the time. Um, so yeah, and Patilamo made a lot of saves, which kind of gives you an indication of how many chances Swansea had in the game. In terms of Bournemouth West Ham, this was definitely the game to watch, for a neutral, and credit to Bournemouth. I think they should have they for me won the game at Anfield, and yeah, Wilson hat trick. And there's nothing really more to say. West Ham defensively, I mean, Cresswell had a bit of a shocker, if I'm honest. And they let Bournemouth in too many times, self inflicted. And credit to Bournemouth, first win. They don't. I think the position that they were in after two games was a bit false. I think they deserved a bit more points, maybe. But credit to them. West Ham, on the other hand, since the Arsenal win, 2 games at home, 2 losses. So I think that was a bit of a how do you say that? Very fortunate, I would say, to have won at Emirates because both home games have lost and lost quite convincingly as well, in my opinion. So yep, and Wilson free bonus got 17 points. Francis got 2, which I don't think I kind of agree with, if I'm honest. I would say someone like Gradle who came on. If you remember this guy from Leeds, really good assist. Obviously won the penalty as well and got Jenkinson sent off. And Quad has been doing quite well for West Ham in terms of points as well. So yeah, Chelsea and West Brom. I think West Brom will be disappointed they didn't get anything out of this game with the penalty miss and everything. But credit to Chelsea, like champions, got the win somehow. And Pedro, what a game! Played his first game, got a goal and assist, got a free bonus. What more can you say? And Morrison could have easily been a game we got a hat trick in, despite his value going down in fantasy this week. And even Costa had a decent game, but with the Terry sending off, I think that was a sending off, if I'm honest. But credit to Chelsea, somehow they won this game, and credit to Pedro as well. Most people would have said from Barcelona on a rainy day at West Brom at Hawthorns, can he really perform? And he did, and he got Chelsea to 3 points. And in regards to Everton, Man City, I mean, Man City, as the weeks go along, look convincingly like real champions because they're winning and keeping clean sheets. Clean sheets for them was the biggest problem last year, and we always know Man City can score a goal anyway. It's just can they really defend well, and they seem to have got the right balance. And Kolarov got a goal. I got him in actually this week as well. I was telling a mate he got him in as well, and he got 15 points, so that's quite significant. Sanya got 3. Yaya got a bonus. I guess he played alright, but there were some other players that played really well throughout the game, and a good goal that ended by Nasri to kill the game off. So yeah, but I think Man City definitely sent out a clear message to all the other teams that look, 3 games, 9 points. We've kicked the season very well, and you see the other people like Arsenal and Chelsea with 4 points. 5 points at the moment is it's quite big at the moment. So and Man City have just played some decent games. They've played West Brom away. We've just seen Chelsea, find that very uncomfortable to beating the champions, and Everton away has always been a tricky game. So credit to Man City, not very easy free fixtures to have a start of the season, but they've passed all three with flying colours. Watford and Southampton, very boring game, if I'm honest. Both had chances, but it's no surprise the bonuses go towards the goalkeepers and the defenders. And there's not really much to say. Mane obviously got injured in this game as well, and nothing much to say. Along with even the Arsenal Liverpool game, I think Arsenal won this game. Clear onside goal. Yeah, Liverpool got close, but they didn't score. So that argument ends there. And Czech obviously pulled out some great saves from Benteke and Coutinho, and deservedly got free bonus. Monreal, maybe because he was attackively and defensively quite, active, so he got the 2 bonus, and the bonus for Bellerin. Maybe I'm not sure about Chambers, because I think Chambers had a bit of a bad game, and I probably would have given the bonuses to Gabriel because I think he played really well. But either way, even Liverpool, they had some very good performances. Even Skirter, for instance, I think he did very well. Even Lovren, so the bonuses could have been somewhat spread out towards Liverpool defenders. But either way, this result, probably on reflection, is correct, but Arsenal won this game because, for me, the onside goal wasn't given, and the first goal in these kind of games is really big. In terms of my actual team, I think I had a better week this week. In terms of the average, I was above it by 6. Like I mentioned, Butland played well, got some good number of saves, so got me some points. Kolarov with the goal and the clean sheet. Target kept the clean sheet, so that was good. Shaqiri, of course, with the assist and 2 bonus, and Hazard with the assist with the main points that I received this week. I mean, in terms of my individual team, obviously I'm a bit gutted that in 2 weeks in a row, roughly, I've not really captained well, and I was considering Hazard, but I mean, a lot of people did captain Aguero. However, that kind of backfired this week, but that's not something that I deeply regret. In terms of my bench, I mean, Steven Taylor did get a clean sheet, so but to be honest, I was never really considering putting him on. And Sinclair didn't play, so that makes me think about his situation on my team because his value has gone down, and I do need active players in my team. So that's something to think about for this game week. But I'm not so sure I'll be doing a transfer. I'd like to have 2 transfers free, and so yeah, in terms of my next video, which will be the pre-game week 4 video, that will be released soon. And so yeah, in terms of you guys who've watched my recent videos and are new to this channel, don't forget to also join the league which we have created for all the YouTube guys, which is this one here, the Fantasy Football Fan League. I have a video before with the league code, so do join. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and yeah, take care.